Good morning, sir. It is good to see you again.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Please tell us your name
My name
and
is,
the class you'll be teaching.
Okay, my name is Abiodun, code 004EA.
What subjects are you teaching?
I'm going to be teaching mathematics.
And the topic?
The topic is probability.
And can you tell us your objective for this lesson?
Yeah, the objective for the lesson is by the end of the class, and even during the class, the students will be able to define probability, state the formula for probability, and apply it to solve a practical problem on probability. I'm going to be teaching Jesus too.
Okay, let's get to it. I think the time on the board's not working, so I'll take the time from here. Yes.
Yes. Welcome to class. How are you today, students?
Fine, thank you.
Good.
Wow, yes.
All right. Quickly, we're going to be doing something. Please, everybody, listen attentively. I want to ask Emeka something. Emeka, how are you doing? All right, stand up. Have you ever seen a pregnant man before? No. You have never seen a pregnant man before. That means we don't have any chance of having a pregnant. You said what? Oh no! That's a pot-bellied man. A pot-bellied man is not. A pot-bellied man is definitely not a pregnant man. Okay, so we don't have any chance of getting a pregnant man. Okay, so that takes us to the topic we call probability. Okay, in life, probability. So, in life, probability is the likelihood of an event to occur. Okay? So, the event of searching for a pregnant man is 0. You don't have any chance of getting a pregnant man. So, how do we bring this to mathematical expression? Right? Now, probability can be defined as the ratio, underline the word ratio, of the required outcome of an event to the total outcome. Now, the outcome of an event, there's always an event. I mean, like you perform. The event is what you are performing. Okay? The outcome of it is the result. All right? Now, required is what you are asked to do, and is what you are asked of the event. Are you following what I'm trying to say? Are you following? Everybody, now listen. So, now, it is the ratio. When you talk about ratio, they're talking about is similar to a fraction. I believe all of you have done fraction before in Jesus 1. So where you have different kinds of fractions, we have the mixed fraction, we have the improper and the proper fraction. Most importantly, we are going to be using proper fraction here. So the formula is, now everybody stays after me. 1, 2, ready, go. Probability equals to the required outcome over the total outcome. Alright, let's carry out some practical application of this. Now, here in this bag, I have 10 identical balls of different colors. So by the time I start bringing out these balls, Chichi, are you there? Please. How many times will I bring out this ball? The event here is the event of picking balls. Are you getting that now? How many times will I pick all these balls? Chichi? Of course, obviously it is what? 10 times, because we only have 10 balls here. Are you following that now? Alright. Here in this question, it says, what is the probability of picking, okay, a ball is picked at random. So what's the probability of picking a yellow ball? Now let's arrange these balls according to their colors. Alright, we have yellow here, we have pink here, we have blue, and then we have orange. So class, how many yellow balls do we have here? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 yellow balls. And that's our required outcome. So we have only 4 yellow balls. So that's going to be 4 over 5. 4 over 10. We have 4 chances of picking a yellow ball out of 10 chances. Alright? So, in conclusion, before I proceed, Saeed. Now, from this example, what's the probability of picking a pink ball? Yes, let's count.
1,
1,
2, 3.
So what's the probability of picking a pink ball? 3 out of
10.
Good. So in conclusion, probability is what? A game of chance. So I want you all to go out there and take all your chances to achieve your goals in life. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. And on time. Thank you. We'll start with Mrs. Arofi. So let's kick off.
Thank you very much, Mr. Alifoshi. Thank you. That was a good lesson. I like the colorful balls that you brought to explain probability. And I love the humor at the beginning when you talked about the pregnant man. I thought that was a very good one. I would have even had a picture of a pot-bellied man on the slide. That would have really involved them. That was really good. My only note was you giving thinking time, because you made me cheat and you asked me a question and I wanted to answer. But before I could answer, you had moved on or answered for me. So just be careful to, when you ask a question, give a chance for your students to think and answer. Well done.
Dr. Christie.
Well done, sir. That was a good lesson. You connected with us, but I expected there was this use of abstract people. I am here, I was willing that you will use me more. So, thank you. Maybe it was because of mathematics. It looks abstract to me anyway. And I was looking at how could you have engaged me more or engage any one of us here more. Thank you.
Mr. Anifoshi, thank you very much for delivering your lesson. As Mrs. Arofin said, very lovely start, very relevant start. Have you seen a pregnant man before? Be prepared. Let me say, if a student has said to you, I watched the film and there was a pregnant man.
Yeah, I have actually.
I have as well. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Well, he was actually pregnant. They were doing an experiment. But anyway, just be aware of such answers so you don't get totally derailed. So yeah, it's something to it. But it was apt, and then you revealed your formula. But after that, let me just say you engaged more in rote learning. And that's the reason why Dr. Christie here, who we could have made a convert of, I'm not too sure you quite converted her. So you see, you had the resource there. As soon as because you were doing a part in the middle where you were it remained abstract in terms of you were talking about probability. You were so keen about reading out the formula and saying it's about the required outcome out of the total outcome, which it is. But even without going to that, you had your resource, which you did not make full use of. You got there just towards the end, but you should have almost have started off with that. In fact, make it a mystery. Probably you needed a bigger bag. I've got some balls in the bag here. So you could have probably brought out one ball and said to them, I've got balls of different colors and it's there on the board. And even do it. Yeah? And then you made a mistake in what you were saying. When you came to the probability of yellow, you said out of 10 chances. No, it's out of 1 chance. It was 1 random pick. So I think that was just a simple mistake, but you've got to be aware of that. But I was talking about a pack of cards or a die or a dice, but you had the resource there. Yes, what about if you had said to them, use probability in a sentence? You see, maths is this subject which many people sometimes want to run away from, or they think it's not from them. You've got to entice them, you've got to invite them. Yeah, so do we use probability in everyday language? We probably do. Have you used it before? Can you use it in a sentence? What's a synonym for probability? You came to it at the end when you said chance. So there are many good things you did, but you've got to try and steer clear of rote learning. And the way you do that is forget about it. You see, this that you put, I know, let me ask you this question. In the Nigerian curriculum, when you're writing an exam in Nigeria, maybe WAEC or Junior NECO, do they ask a question, define probability?
Oh,
no. Because they wouldn't ask you in the British curriculum to do that, but they can use probability. They know probability when they see it. So the objective in itself almost sets people up when they say define, because even if you can't define probability, if you can identify it when you see it or when you need to use it, you think, well, I've got a choice to make here. That's what we're trying to teach them. Yeah, not the definition, because without, sometimes I can't be bothered with the definition, but you need to know how to use it, or when it would be good to use it. You think, what choice should I make here? Yeah. So bear that in mind. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I love the simplicity you brought in, the simplicity of your objectives, the simplicity of your slide, the simplicity of your materials. I mean, I love the fact that you kept this really, really simple. I love like something of it. Your first 1 minute, 15 seconds were just fantastic. The illustration you brought in about the brilliant man, like Mrs. Alafi said, was top notch for every student to comment. Your last 1.5 minutes was also very good, because that was when you started bringing in. There was a little disconnect when you were entering the second minute. So between your minute 2 and minute 3, 15 seconds, there was a little disconnection. And that was when you started telling me too much. That is when you started talking too much. It was that time that we had a little disconnect. But thank God you were able to eventually reconnect.
Yeah.
So if you had used God when you were rounding up, this lesson you will have just nailed everything. At the point where you do 4/5, if you had picked your pen and you have said, ability of picking yellow, write it 4 out of what? 10.